Welcome to Wisdom in Pages, where we break down the most powerful books into lessons you can apply instantly. Every book is a map, guiding you toward a sharper mind, better decisions, and a more fulfilling life. In just a few minutes, you'll gain insights that others take years to learn. Today, we explore a book that has transformed millions of lives, Atomic Habits by James Clear. Why Atomic Habits makes you smarter than 99% of people. What separates those who succeed effortlessly from those who struggle? It's not talent, luck, or intelligence. It's habits. The tiny, seemingly insignificant choices we make daily compound over time, shaping our future in ways we barely notice. James Clear's Atomic Habits is not just about breaking bad habits or starting good ones. It's a framework for reprogramming your brain to achieve anything you want, whether that's becoming more productive, healthier, wealthier, or simply more disciplined. The secret? Mastering the science of small, consistent improvements. The 1% rule, the power of tiny gains. Imagine improving just 1% every day. It seems small, insignificant, even, but over a year, this compounds to make you 37 times better than when you started. Conversely, if you decline by 1% daily, you won't just stagnate, you'll get worse. Successful people don't radically change overnight. They simply commit to tiny improvements that, when repeated, lead to massive results. The key takeaway? Forget massive overhauls. Focus on tiny, daily wins. Identity-based habits, the key to lasting change. Most people fail at changing their habits because they focus on what they want to achieve rather than who they want to become. Outcome-based thinking. I want to lose 10 pounds. Identity-based thinking. I am a healthy person. When your habits align with your identity, discipline becomes effortless. Instead of forcing yourself to go to the gym, you naturally show up because you see yourself as an athlete. The goal isn't to read more books, it's to become a reader. The habit loop: cue, craving, response, reward. Every habit follows a predictable pattern. Cue, the trigger that starts the habit. Craving, the desire to act on the cue. Response, the action you take. Reward, the result that reinforces the habit. Want to build a new habit? Make the cues obvious. Cravings attractive, responses easy, and rewards satisfying. Want to break a bad habit? Do the opposite. Make cues invisible. Cravings unattractive, responses difficult, and rewards unsatisfying. The 2-minute rule. Make it stupidly easy. One of the biggest mistakes people make? Setting habits that are too ambitious from the start. James Clear recommends the 2-minute rule. Scale down a habit until it takes 2 minutes or less to start. Want to read more? Start by reading one sentence. Want to work out? Put on your gym shoes. The goal isn't to do the habit perfectly. It's to just show up. Consistency builds momentum. Momentum creates transformation. Environment, the invisible force shaping your behavior. We often blame lack of willpower for our failures. But willpower isn't the problem, our environment is. James Clear argues that if you want better habits, you must design your surroundings to make good habits easy and bad habits difficult. Want to eat healthier? Keep junk food out of sight. Want to stop scrolling endlessly? Place your phone in another room. Want to write more? Leave a notebook on your desk. Your environment should work for you, not against you. The Goldilocks rule: stay in the zone. Ever wonder why some people stay consistently motivated? It's because they operate in the Goldilocks zone, where tasks aren't too easy or too hard, but just challenging enough. If a habit feels too easy, you get bored. Too hard, and you give up. The sweet spot? A challenge that pushes your abilities just enough to keep you engaged. The real secret: mastering the art of showing up. The most successful people aren't the ones who work the hardest in short bursts. They are the ones who show up day after day, no matter how they feel. Consistency beats intensity. Forget about overnight transformations. Instead, focus on small, sustainable habits that compound over time. The results will take care of themselves. Final thoughts: the hidden superpower of atomic habits. Most people search for the big secret to success. But real success isn't about massive actions. It's about tiny choices that stack up over time. The difference between those who achieve their dreams and those who don't. Mastering the invisible forces that shape their daily habits. Improve by 1% every day. Align habits with your identity. Use the 2-minute rule to make habits easy. Design your environment to work for you. Stay in the Goldilocks zone to maintain motivation. If you apply even one of these principles, your life will start changing whether you notice it or not. Because the truth is, we don't rise to the level of our goals. We fall to the level of our habits. So the question is, what habits are you building today?